And welcome back to you, meteorologist Maria Quiban. We've got some winds that we're tracking right now, and we're also looking at the future. So this is one of our computer models, and notice how the winds have strengthened a little bit. These are wind gusts, so closer to 30 miles an hour here in Camarillo. So the concentration near Camarillo, Ventura County, up near Santa Clarita Valley, our local mountains here, all the way into parts of the Inland Empire. As we get to the afternoon hours, similar numbers here, so moderate to strong. And then a little bit stronger as we get through tomorrow afternoon. Similar numbers in the upper 30s to near 40 miles per hour in Ventura, Santa Clarita near 25 to 30 miles an hour. It'll be Thursday. I think you'll notice that the onshore flow will start to return, and you'll feel that cooler sea breeze, and then definitely a bigger drop in the wind velocities by Thursday evening. And then by Friday, deep marine layer should roll in. And in fact, looking ahead to the weekend, there's just a very slight chance. It's there on this computer model here, about a 10 to 20% chance possible for some very light showers or sprinkles. We'll take it. We'll take the drizzle if it comes, but the bottom line is we will get some more moisture in the atmosphere with a marine layer moving in. Temperatures will also cool down quite a bit. In the meantime, temperatures will be close to average in the 60s today. Wildfire smoke is an issue. Remember that. The air quality alert that is in place, if you are in and around the fires, particularly, even if you're not around the fires, all of that toxic material is up in the atmosphere and is lofting down as far as parts of the South Bay and Orange County. So just be mindful of that, especially if you've got any respiratory issues. 35 eventually in Big Bear, those gusty winds there, as well as the deserts. 52 in the high desert, 65 in Palm Springs today, warming up to the 70s by the end of the week there.
Winds are going to be the issue once again.
Absolutely. The most critical component when it comes to fighting fires, and we look at the winds being pretty consistent this morning, really isolated in this area as far as some of the stronger velocities. Parts of Ventura County out towards the Santa Clarita Valley, we're getting some of those stronger wind gusts. Otherwise, sustained winds nearing 20 to 30 miles an hour is forecast, and then gusting closer to 50, even 60 miles an hour. But some areas could strengthen a bit more to near 60 to 70 miles an hour. Sustained winds not too bad at this hour, mostly on the lighter side, 10 miles per hour here near Corona and the Inland Empire. But mind you, when you talk about cumulatively speaking, we've had day after day now since last week Tuesday of these breezy to very strong and ferocious winds last week Tuesday to moderate to strong consistently since then until now. Very high fire danger. So those red flag warnings will continue at least through tomorrow. We have those high winds as well, gusting near 60 to 70 plus miles an hour still expected through the afternoon today, and then again through tomorrow. Extreme wildfire danger, of course, and when we get these red flag warnings, that means conditions are present that if there was a spark, there was a fire, it could spread rapidly and it could explode in its size. Power outages are possible too because of these stronger winds, and that could give you some power outages, down trees or power lines, and some debris on the roadways. So you want to be mindful of that and those hazardous driving conditions that's out there. High pressure in the Pacific, lower pressure to our south, and it's that difference in pressure between these two systems really helping to drive those winds out of the northeast. At this point, these dynamics are not at all the same in terms of the ferocity of the winds that they're producing for us this week instead of last week. We don't have that upper air cold support that we had last week and at all levels of the atmosphere. So although it's gusty at times, not quite the same as last week. So thank goodness firefighters able to take advantage of these weather conditions. Heavy wildfire smoke, though, is the issue. Air quality alert still in place through at least tomorrow morning. We've got a wide area here from Santa Clarita, Ventura, south into Orange County, San Diego, with the unhealthy air quality. I'll show you the extended outlook in just a bit. Back to you.
And this evening,
the most critical component in fighting this fire. We've also been really checking in on the progress of the fires. We use this app called Watch Duty, and it has shown us really since last week what kind of air assets have been flying. And right now, I'm not noticing any. So that, in a way, is good news that they are starting to really fight this fire from the ground and gaining that containment. I've been keeping an eye out on the Fire Weather Snooper app, and this is what meteorologists on the ground ground, working directly with LAFD and fire departments there, really keep tabs on some of the hot spots. And I've seen some of the red dots pop up now. This means that the winds are getting gustier, and this is where we're seeing those red flag warning wind gusts in Santa Clarita. That area, just checking in, 35-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Still not too bad, right? As we pan around to La Cañada, Flint Ridge, we've got a wind gust here near 36 miles an hour, and out towards the Oxnard area in Ventura, that's nearly 40 miles an hour. If we go to Weather One, I can show you some of the other outlook here, the outlooks for the winds. This is our future wind gust model, and you can see that we're going to be consistently hovering around that 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gust range in the usual wind-prone areas. There are some pockets where isolated wind gusts, especially if the higher elevations are just below the canyons and passes, we can pick up another 50 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. So that can be quite dangerous, and that's why those red flag warnings are still in effect. We got to get through today. We'll get through tonight and tomorrow, and then we'll notice that difference on Thursday. The onshore flow will return. I think some of us will really notice by tomorrow night, but by Thursday, the sea breeze will kick in. We will change direction in terms of those winds, so firefighters will have to adjust their attack. But this is the good news. We'll get that more moist air mass moving in, and that will help significantly, and of course, give us a break from these drying Santa Ana winds. In the meantime, high wind warnings are in effect. We've got high red flag warnings all through SoCal, and we also have that air quality alert, of course, for the smoke. It's that haze that you see out and about, and it's that fine particulate matter that we can't see with the naked eye that's really important to remember. And so I would just limit your exposure to the outdoors when you can. As far as the rain outlook, I know we're asking, when is the rain? January is typically the second wettest month of the year, and look, we've had no rain at all, and the chance is dwindling a bit to just 10%. I'm holding on hope that the marine layer will come in quite deep by Friday night into Saturday, that we could squeeze some drizzle out of it. So there's still that slight chance. I like getting the hope up because you never know, but it's in there. Temperatures will be close to average today, and then it will cool down when we get that stronger onshore flow as we get to the weekend. But just watch that wildfire smoke. High wind warnings, red flag warnings will continue. So, of course, that fire danger and extreme fire weather behavior will continue as well the next couple of days. So hang in there, guys. Stay vigilant and stay alert. Back to you.